What is going on? I'm Zedmont. It is the first day of that new season of Warships, and as a plus, the Skeleman has made a big appearance. So if you like that skin, go grab it now. After, of course, you throw code ZMOT in your shop. You can see I literally just did that exact thing, because this season of Warships, that Skeleman is up close and personal, using basically all skeletons with a medic thrown in for good luck. And I'll show you my tech tree. This tech tree is the one you probably want to follow for the second. That is not upgrading heavy choppas. Now, this is vital because those upgrade tokens this season are super short in the early season. So just going max defenses, 2 cannons instead of 1 boom cannon at the second. That might change if later, but 2 is better than 1 at the second, and they also shoot faster, which helps. Moving into that 3 engine room level and straight through, and you're wondering why I've got my warriors up to tick 2. That was required to get the 600 tech level to get into 4 engine rooms. So I went with the shock bomb. You can also go with the building health instead. Figured I didn't want to fizzle at all, so shock bomb, but maybe you just skip the shock bomb, get the building health, and use 2 medics instead of 1. Doom Cannon is the answer, and it is so annoying in the early season. I'll show you that soon. Rocket launchers up to tick 3. Again, if you go to tick 4, you're not going to be able to get that tech level, depending on when you start and what level you were on and all the rest of it. But for the second, that's where that is. And then into 4 engine rooms is what I did. Got those machine guns, got the flamethrowers. I'll show you my base before I threw flamethrowers on it. It looked like this, basically the exact same base, except for in that back right hand corner. Things are a little bit different now that I've gotten rid of or gotten the flamethrowers. As per usual, I designed this base entirely myself with no help from anyone. It is doing incredibly well. You can see the Doom Cannon ranging in that section over there. Super annoying. No one's got flares. And then rocket launchers on this back corner ranging that middle stuff. And by the way, I did not make this base. This is 100% the Nightwada noob base. So a little bit different in this back right-hand corner. I'll pick it all up in case you want to copy it, in case it's helpful. And couple notes. What I had done for the first little bit with this drawings was I dropped like 6 boats and had them clear all of this stuff. And then they started going up that direction. And then I tried to drop boats to go this way. And then they walked straight over to that boom cannon right there. So what I have done in now times is I drop like 1 or 2 boats over here so that we clear out these things, and then I do the split and send a couple boats up there. And I can't draw. I haven't had my first coffee yet, and it's a holiday, and I just hauled my butt out of bed. So I did start this season 49 minutes ago, up into 14, feeling pretty good. I am going to go get that building health. That is the next thing on my list, because that's going to slow people down right about now. And we managed, remember how I told you that tokens were short? We have 20,000 left over. And the next step, I know a bunch of people are going and getting that right there, that troop damage. That is yet to be seen. And now there's also a couple other metas people are using, like people have gone and gotten laser rangers, and those are going to be a little bit faster, of course, but then there's different tokens spent different places. So typically when I come, actually, you know what, let's just show you some replays, because fighting an opponent's going to take a second, apparently. So I fizzled. I got all their engine rooms and they fizzled. There are definitely a couple fizzles that I'm doing, but that's only when I'm not, see that split? I mentioned that right-hand side. And then as they get moving, as they get going, we try to sneak those up that right-hand side. And it's all about when you shock what and how you shock what. The Doom Cannon is generally more dangerous. That's why I skipped that 1 machine gun and then just clearing through all of the things. So, and again, Kron Paul, big shout out there, very good player. He, of course, went with the laser rangers, and you can see just how good they are. So just clearing through things, walking through the base, and making for a very, very good time. Now, you see how fast that is, and then up come the warriors on that right-hand side. So he has also thrown even more tokens into the warriors likely, so a little bit extra token poor there probably, but win now versus win later versus troops, and that's why I was a little bit hesitant. At the very, very early season before I had machine guns, people were just walking through me with warriors, like just absolutely crushing my hopes and dreams with warriors, but knowing that there's so few tokens, I just couldn't do it. I need to have a sip of this coffee as we wait. And I don't know if it's a happy coincidence or if it was on purpose, but I really, really, really like the fact that we've got these skeleton dudes involved. Now, I'm just going to go like 5 on this left-hand side, something like that. This is my first battle against a 3-engine room base. Don't really know which side I'm going to need medics on quite yet, if any. I probably should have gone all rifles, to be completely honest, because all of these defenses are single shots, and we can just shock that Doom Cannon and rocket launcher, and then just walk through this. Our riflemen have a decent level of health that they should be able to stay alive for the most part. Also noting that rocket launchers tend to miss as these guys are moving, and I can't stress it enough. I love the fact that rifles are swarming all of these bases, and that is the main skin in the Boom Pass. If that was intentional, I am so impressed. I mean, this is built-in advertising for the Boom Pass because they look so darn good. They do need a sound, though. I mentioned that in my sneak peek, that this skin would be perfect if there was a sound effect. And you just watch this Doom Cannon just picking them off 1 by 4 by 6. As those troops clump, Doom Cannons just absolutely crush them. This person, are you going to keep going? I can't tell if they've retreated. It looks like maybe they have. The fact that we just got back to that satellite dish in that bottom left-hand corner just to make it super awkward on us. Okay, there it is. They finally gave us the victory. That's a forced quit, I assume. A little bit weird there. And that brings up a very, very important note. This season, more than any other, 2-engine room and 3-engine rooms get absolutely stomped by 4-engine rooms. So if you're thinking about doing some extra spending and going down this road or going up into here, sorry, I should probably do some drawing there just to make it a little bit more clear. So if you're thinking about going down here or going up here, don't. 4-engine rooms stomps on 2 and 3. So that might change at some point, but I kind of doubt it just because of how huge this deck is. This is all about the BDE, the big deck energy. It absolutely crushes on 2s and 3s. So get into 4 as soon as you can. I know that's easier said than done for some people, but just know that there are players out there that are going absolutely naked all the way to Seekers, just straight line to Seekers. So if they can do it, you can do it. Just hang in there. It's going to be a little bit painful, but you saw just how quickly we stomped on that 3-engine room base. They don't have much. I mean, sure, they might eventually get the Doom Cannon and the rocket launcher, but they just don't have that girth that we do. So, yeah, we're just going to abandon that topic of conversation. Let's keep going. And yeah, I faced a 2-engine room probably 11 battles ago. I went to check my log and it wasn't there, unfortunately. So, and that was just an absolute stomping. 1-2 there. And again, we're just going to go something like this, trying to get our riflemen with that set of medics. Losing 1 or 2, don't really care. Don't waste your shocks on one machine gun. That's just going to be a bad time. Maybe on 1 flamethrower, though. Flamethrowers are a little bit scary. They actually are a lot bit scary, especially when we don't have a medic anywhere in sight on that left-hand side. And now, as soon as we start to get a spread towards those guys in that top left-hand corner, we're just going to wait a couple seconds here, and then we're going to drop these guys on this far left-hand side. Is it perfect? Definitely not. But we should still get that. Oh, we got a weird spread. This rocket launcher on this left-hand side stayed up, which is going to make things maybe actually better. We're going to have to watch both sides here, which makes things a little bit uncomfortable, but we can shock all of that stuff. We can shock most of this stuff. And as soon as those two flamethrowers on that left-hand side are gone, we definitely do need to move our shock towards that Doom Cannon, because Doom Cannons just absolutely eat up troops. I'm just going to ignore that left-hand side and hope that we can get good value out of it as we shock all of this stuff. Yeah, there we go. So the medics are keeping up on that right-hand side. On this left-hand side, we've done a pretty darn good job of splitting our troops. Not the split... I haven't yet got the split that I thought I was going to get, but overall, keeping those two extra boats worked out pretty well. And now the fact that we've got building health, Snoopy, once again in that bottom left-hand corner, you see just the edges of the satellite dish. Snoopy with the force quit. And Snoopy did, by the way, have troop damage. So I'm not sure where they went that I don't have. Maybe they were up in 15 at some point. A bunch of players that started early probably falling down now as more players come into the pool, but I couldn't tell you. All I can tell you is that this tech tree works. It will help you. And on the plus side, you do get to use those zombie dudes. And if you're wondering why not heavy choppas, why not heavy choppas? A, GBE, B, no heavies, and C, rifles doing a pretty darn great job on their own. So we can always come back and upgrade those at some point, but you'll notice the upgrade of those is pretty darn expensive compared to our good friends, the Skeleman. Do we need a choppa that drops riflemen? Potentially, but for now, we're just going to have to keep going on this. I am fairly confident I'll be able to make gold with this. Hoping to do so before I open up this chest. Won't be able to do it in the next 12 minutes because people keep force quitting on me, but should be able to not open that chest, just leave it untouched because there's nothing that's really screaming my name. Sure, that troop damage would be nice, but I think we should be able to just grind our way into gold without opening that chest, which will give us an extra 2 keys, something along those lines. Let me just double check that. 18 up to 20, yeah, and those 2 keys should make a big difference, especially when GBE is only 1 key, and there's a bunch of those 1 key unlocks, so I'm gonna hold out. Hopefully this helps you out, gets you rocking and rolling in Season 66. I'll do one more hit just because why the heck not? It'll give me time for one more sip of coffee. And if you watched this far, always do love the coffee emojis in the comments. Just let me know what you put in your coffee. I myself am all about the there we go, half and half. The half and half is the answer for me. That's all. That's it. That's all. 1, 2, 3 over there, and then we'll just go all this stuff over here. And now we can just throw 1 shock there, 1 shock there. No need for medics at all. I feel like my voice just got raspier after drinking that coffee. Waking up the brain cells one by stinking one. Today is... what's the name of today? It's... I don't know. It's a new holiday in Canada. All about... I don't want to misspeak is the problem here. It's... I know it's Orange Shirt Day. It's about... I'm just gonna double check my Google before I go further because I don't want to speak poorly on this. So we'll just let our rifle dudes finish off that base. Easy engine rooms. Like I said, 3 engine rooms, don't do it. Get to 4 as soon as you can. Just get in there and you will not regret it. Okay, that's what it is. National Truth and Reconciliation Day, a day for all Canadians to commemorate and learn about the history and legacy of the residential school system. Yeah, I definitely would have put my foot in my mouth with that. I know the general, and I celebrate all of the details of all of the people, but I just don't necessarily have the words in my mouth. So we shall carry on. I shall talk to you soon. Awkwardness towards the end. Operation to be done, but that can definitely wait. That Skeleman definitely can, though. I love this skin, and I know I sound like a corporate shill, but I don't know how else to say it. Like, I like it. I bought it. If you don't like skins, I fully understand. Or maybe if your budget just doesn't allow for skins, totally get it. Regardless, I've got the skin. I'm liking it. I love the fact that it's used in Boom Beach Season 66. I'm on my boss battle. Look at that. Kron, Paul, Reckon, all of the wins. But I shall talk to you soon. Hopefully this gets you where you need to go. I'll talk to you soon. I'm Zedmod. Like, share, subscribe. More importantly, like I said, comment. Let me know what you like in your coffee. I'll talk to you soon. Thanks for coming in. Peace.